Hello gamers, it is I, Tabor, and today MiHoYo has put out a version 1.3 notice, which yes, does mean we are getting Primogems for maintenance, and it also includes the patch notes. So right here it tells you how to install it. If you are on PC or mobile, you can actually preload it tomorrow, which is very nice. PS4, you're probably gonna have to wait for the day it releases, but we are gonna get 300 Primogems as compensation, which is very nice. Make sure you are adventure rank 5 or above to get these 300, but I'm pretty sure everyone watching this is. Anyway, here we go. Here's the patch notes that we've all been waiting for. So, new character, Xiao, we knew that. Animo user, polearm user. And he is going to be available as soon as the version 1.3 update is done, all the way to the 17th of February. And we'll have the 4-star characters Diona, Beidou, and Xinyan, which I find that interesting that they decided to go Xinyan. I thought it was going to be Ningguang, but Xinyan's back, so that's really cool. I'm glad that I can try to pull for her again. And then the second rate boosted banner is obviously for Kuching. And let's see, does it say her 4 stars? During the event Dance of Lanterns from the 17th to the 3rd of March, the 5-star character Driving Thunder, Kuching, and the 4-star characters Ningguang, so there's Ningguang, Bennett, Pog, and Barbara will have their wish drop rates increased. Cool. More character wishes to follow during version 1.3. Okay, there's confirmation right there that Hu Tao is a thing. Hu Tao confirmed. New equipment, new weapons, Primordial Jade Cutter, 5-star sword, Staff of Homa, 5-star polearm, and Lithic Spear, 4-star polearm, and a Lithic Blade, 4-star claymore. During the Wish Epitome Invocation from after the version 1.3 update to the 23rd of February, the event exclusive 5-star Primordial Jade Cutter and the 5-star polearm Primordial Jade Winged Spear will have their wish drop rates greatly increased. Staff of Homa, Lithic Spear, and Lithic Blade will appear in future event wishes. Interesting. So these will probably be in the Hu Tao banner, like alongside the Hu Tao banner. Because I'm assuming this is Hu Tao. There's no way it's not. Alright, new events. Take part in version 1.3's flagship event, Lantern Rite, for the chance to obtain a free 4-star leeway character of your choice. Gameplay duration the 10th to the 28th, and it will require no original resin. Travelers can claim a 4-star leeway character of their choice and Stand By Me, complete challenges in Theater Mechanicus to obtain peace talismans, which can be spent in the Xiao market on rewards, including the Crown of Insight and a new namecard style, Celebration Lantern Light. All that glitters. This will be the origin of the lanterns will begin on the 10th at 10 a.m. and end on the 28th. And currents deep beneath the lanterns will begin on Valentine's Day to the 28th. And Light Upon the Sea will begin on the 18th and end on the 28th. Lantern Rite Tales. Unlock criteria. Lantern Rite Tales 1. Complete the origin of the lanterns to unlock. Lantern Rite Tales 2. Reach the Festive Fever stage. Guests flock from afar. Complete the questline Currents Deep Beneath the Lanterns. And complete all requests in Lantern Rite Tales 1 to unlock. Lantern Rite Tales 3. Reach the Festive Fever stage Glow of 1,000 Lanterns. Complete the questline Light Upon the Sea and complete all requests in Lantern Rite Tales 2 to unlock. Complete requests in Lantern Rite Tales to win Primogems and increase Festive Fever. Increase Festive Fever to progress through the Lantern Rite. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like kind of like the main chapters of the Lantern event. I'm assuming. After the event gameplay ends on the 28th, requests will no longer be available to complete. Okay, so make sure you do this before the 28th. Theater Mechanicus. Unlock criteria. Complete the quest The Origin of the Lanterns and Leeway Theater Mechanicus to unlock. Each attempt at Theater Mechanicus costs 1 Xiao Lantern, regardless of whether or not the challenge is successful. Xiao lanterns can be crafted at a crafting bench, and the required crafting materials can be obtained by gathering plants and ore, or by defeating specified enemies. Progressing through the stages of Festive Fever unlocks new maps, new mechani, higher upgrade levels, and increased difficulty levels. Progressing through the stages of Festive Fever unlocks new Theater Mechanicus challenges. Complete them to win peace talismans. Theater Mechanicus challenges can only be completed in single-player mode or a 2-player co-op session. Interesting, so you can't do it with up to 4, it seems. The Shao Market. The duration. Stage 1 will be on the 10th through the 7th of March. Stage 2 will be on the 14th, Valentine's Day, through the 7th of March. And Stage 3 will be on the 18th through the 7th of March. Spend Peace Talismans at Shao Market to purchase items including Hero's Wit, Mystic Enhancement Ore, Character Level Up Materials, Talent Level Up Materials, the Crown of Insight, and the Name Card Style Celebration of Lantern Light. Definitely worth doing, it seems, because that's a lot of stuff. Stand By Me. The 10th through the 7th of March. Reach the Festive Fever stage, glow of 1,000 lanterns, and spend 1,000 Peace Talismans and Stand By Me to receive one of the following 4-star characters. Exquisite Delicacy Xiangling, Blazing Rift, Xinyan, Beidou, Ningguang, Xingqiu, Changyun, and those are from the 4 that you can, the 4 stars you can pick are out of those characters. Log at event, may fortune find you. Log in 7 days, receive Intertwined Fate times 10. Ooh, baby. Okay, so this starts on the 11th and ends on the 26th, and we get 10 free wishes, it seems, from that, which is really nice. So first day you get 1, then you get 80,000 Mora, which is a big chunk of Mora actually, and you get 2 wishes, and you get 18 Mystic Enhancement Ores, then another 2 wishes, then 8 Hero's Wit, and then on the final day you get 5 wishes, which is pretty nice actually. That's really nice. Just for logging in. 5 Fleshes of Fortune. So this starts on the day of the update and goes to the 10th. During the event, travelers can claim a curious camera from Jitong. Equip the camera and take pictures of specific targets to obtain photos of different colors. Collect photos of 5 different colors and exchange them for a fortune trove to obtain Primogems, Hero's Wit, Mystic Enhancement Ore, and other rewards. More events to follow during version 1.3. I like how they're teasing that 1.3 doesn't just end with this lantern thing. New quest lines, new story quests. After the version 1.3 update, Xiao's story quest, A Lattice Chapter, will be available. More story quests are on the way, so please stay tuned. New world quests. A total of 26 festive world quests will become available over the course of the Lantern Rite event, accessible from the Lantern Rite Tales on the events menu. A further world quest, Bowkeeper Dainsleaf. Oh, Dainsleaf. If you guys don't know who he is, he like narrates like all the trailers. Well, not all of the trailers, but a good portion of them. I mean, there's been like a couple voiced by like Zhongli. I think there's been one by Zhongli, but you know, interesting. Other new content, gameplay, new monsters, the Geosvap and the Primogems. New gadgets, Paramatic Transformer. Enhancement materials can be converted into character XP materials, character level up materials, and weapon ascension materials by placing them in the Paramatic Transformer to undergo transmutation. This is interesting. I'm wondering if this is going to have recipes for certain XP materials, or if we're just going to be able to turn whatever. So like basically, I believe the example they used was like 150 of the Hilichurl horns in the thing, and they transform it into XP materials, but we didn't see that in the English side. On the Chinese side, I believe they showed it convert into materials, but that's really interesting. New achievement, Transmutation Nuclide? I think that's how you say that? New consumable, Dust of Azoth can convert the elemental type of character ascension materials. New recipes, Full Moon Egg, Vegetarian Abalone, and Stone Harbor Delicacies. System. Archive Edition Living Beings records information on enemies defeated and living things caught or discovered. Travelers can consult the Living Beings section of the archive to view how many times they have defeated different enemies and also review tutorials for certain enemies. New conversion function on Crafting Bench. Combining some character ascension materials with Dust of Azoth at a crafting bench lets you convert their elemental type. Travelers' profile pages will now include achievement progress and a character showcase. Controller support added for devices running iOS 14 or above. So if you're on iOS 14, you can now use pretty much any of these controllers, which is pretty nice. On the weapon enhancement screen, holding the selected material will add it rapidly. Thank God you no longer have to rapid click for the mystic crystals for your weapons and stuff. Thank God. A quick delete function has been added to the mailbox. Does not delete unread or mail with unclaimed attachments. Very nice. New photography method added for the PlayStation 4 version. Oh, okay, you could save it to the PlayStation 4's local storage, which is nice. Adjustments and optimizations. Characters. Adjustments to Zhongli. Oh, here we go. Here's all the Zhongli buffs. Adjust the effects of holding Zhongli's elemental skill, Dominus Lapidus. Original effect. Causes nearby Geo energy to explode, causing the following effects. Creates a shield of jade. The shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's max HP and absorbs Geo damage 250% more effectively. Deals AoE Geo damage. If there are nearby targets with the Geo element, it will drain a large amount of Geo element from a maximum of 2 such targets. This effect does not cause damage. So here's the new effects. Causes nearby Geo energy to explode, causing the following effects. If their maximum number hasn't been reached, it creates a stone steel, which is a stone pillar. Creates a shield of jade. The shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's max HP. Possesses 150% damage absorption against all elemental and physical damage. Characters protected by the Jade Shield will decrease the elemental resistance and physical resistance of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. This effect cannot be stacked. That is really strong, by the way. You're just gonna be able to pop Zhongli's shield, and you're gonna be able to just walk up to enemies, and their resistances are just gonna be cut by 20%. That's huge, by the way. It deals AoE Geo damage. If there are nearby targets with the Geo element, it will drain a large amount of Geo element from a maximum of 2 such targets. This effect does not cause damage. Adjusts the effect of Zhongli's second ascension talent, Dominance of Earth. Original effect. Planet Befall does additional damage equal to 33% of Zhongli's max HP. Post-adjustment. Zhongli deals bonus damage based on his max HP. Normal attack, charged attack, and plunging attack damage increased by 1.39% of max HP. Dominus Lapidus, Stone Steel, Resonance, and hold damage is increased by 1.9% of max HP. Planet Befall's damage is increased by 33% of max HP. So in other words, build the HP on Zhongli if you have him. Optimizes Mona's talent Illusory Torrent when Mona is hit. She can use Illusory Torrent more quickly, as is the case for sprinting with other characters. Adds a new idle animation for Kaya. Ooh, Kaya's got a new animation. Optimizes Zhongli's animation under weapons on the character screen. It resolves issues with aiming mode for bow-wielding characters when obstacles are present, such as a character shaking and off-center shots. Optimizes precision when firing shots at moving targets. Ooh, nice. Resolves issues of shaky clothing movements when some characters perform actions such as walking, attacking, skill casting, and sitting. Monsters. Adjust combat logic for Dendro Slimes. When a Dendro Slime is hiding relatively far from your location, you will not enter combat mode. Thank God, that's really something that really annoys me sometimes, actually. Spiral Abyss. Updates the monster lineup on floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss. The ley line disorders on floor 12 are adjusted to, for this floor only, the ley line flow will be normal. No ley line disorder. Starting from the first time that the lunar phase refreshes after updating to version 1.3, the 3 lunar phases will be as follows. Phase 1. When active character's HP is less than 70%, attack is increased by 20% and attack speed increased by 15%. When active character's HP is less than 35% and they are under the protection of a shield, crit rate is increased by 20% and crit damage is increased by 40%. Wow, that sounds like it's gonna be really hard. You get your bonuses from having low HP. I don't know how I feel about that, because I didn't like that in the hypostasis thing, but you know, whatever. A charge will accumulate every 10 seconds with a maximum of 3 existing at any one time. If the active character's HP is less than 50%, they will consume a charge when they are hit by an opponent to create an unstable energy orb at the opponent's position. This orb will explode after 1 second, and only one of them can be created every 2 seconds. Phase 3. When the active character's HP is less than 50%, they gain a 2% damage for 10 seconds after hitting an opponent. 2%? That feels really low, actually. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Oh, so it could be 20%. And each character in the party will have their own independent stacks and durations. Each time the stack count or duration of this effect resets, there's a 50% chance to release an energy blast. An energy blast can be triggered once every 10 seconds. Alright, deleted chats will not appear in the chat list. Optimizes display order of chat column. After entering teams setup in co-op mode, the chat column will automatically switch to the team column. Thank God, this is annoying. It always went to my DMs, so... Optimizes the display hierarchy when there are multiple overlapping icons on the map. Optimizes UI transparency on mobile devices upon entering aiming mode in the Spiral Abyss. Optimizes the camera gadget for the PS4 version. When equipped using the camera, directly stores a screenshot with a UI hidden in the local storage. From version 1.3 onwards, extra fragile resin rewards will be included in the Battle Pass system. Starting from Battle Pass level 5, the Sojourner's Battle Pass and Gnostic Hymn provide fragile resin ×1 for every 10 Battle Pass levels. Usual rewards of the Mystic Enhancement ore provided at these Battle Pass levels will be added to the other rewards at the Battle Pass levels instead, and the total quantity of Mystic Enhancement ore that can be obtained from the Battle Pass system will not change. Removes the delete button from the portable waypoint interface of the open world map. Optimizes the size of the wind glider on the dressing room screen for certain characters. When using a controller, improves the refresh rate when switching between tabs in the Paimon's bargain section of the shop. Optimizes the display hierarchy when there are multiple overlapping icons on the map. Didn't they already say that? I swear they already said that. Yeah, they did. It's right here. Weird. They listed it twice. Optimize the experience of moving the crosshair in aiming mode when the frame rate is low. Voiceover optimization adds a reverb effect to internal monologue voiceovers and quests. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. So now you can you'll be able to tell just by sound whether they're talking in their head or they're talking out loud. Character combat voiceover can interrupt idle voiceover. Ooh, cool. So they don't play over each other. The Chinese voice artist for Amber will be changed, and this adjustment will take place in version 1.4. Ah, I wonder what happened to the Chinese voice actor for Amber. Adds Chinese voiceover for some characters, adds Japanese voiceover for some characters. Adjusts the audio effects for some voiceovers on mobile and PC versions. Adjustment to the Geo Elemental Resonance Enduring Rock, an original effect. Increases resistance to interruption when protected by a shield, increases attack damage by 15%. Post-adjustment effect. Increases shield strength by 15%. Additionally, characters protected by a shield will have the following special characteristics. Damage dealt increased by 15%. Dealing damage to enemies will decrease their Geo Res by 20% for 15 seconds. Geo Shield Balance Adjustment. Geo Shields are adjusted from having 250% Geo damage absorption to having 150% physical damage and elemental damage absorption. This adjustment affects the following: the Geo Shield produced by Zhongli's elemental skill, the Geo Shield produced by Noelle's elemental skill, the Geo Shield produced upon picking up a Geo Crystal dropped by a Geo's Vap hatchling. This is very strong, by the way. It's gonna make Noelle and Zhongli very good. Amends the tab for the standard wish Wanderlust Invocation. Only the tab has been changed, the wish contents and rules remain unchanged, so it's not gonna look like Kuching anymore. It looks like a Kuching banner, but it's not. Optimizes item source descriptions for Misc Grass Pollen, Misc Grass, and Misc Grass Wick. Adjust descriptions for the materials Fragile Bone Shard, Sturdy Bone Shard, and Fossilized Bone Shard, and adds their sources. That's nice. I love it when they add the sources, because sometimes you don't want to look things up, you know? Sometimes you just want to be able to tell where it is in game, so that's good. Adds a description for the rules of elemental orb drops in the test run event. The actual mechanics in-game are not affected by this change. Interesting. Note, in order to allow travelers for a quicker use of elemental bursts and more efficient testing experience, the opponents on trial stages drop additional elemental orbs. However, due to our negligence, this effect was not individually listed in the event details, leading some travelers to misevaluate characters based on their trial stage performance. We sincerely apologize for any confusion that this may have caused. After this update, the event details will be supplemented with the relevant rules. We will continue to optimize the trial stage experience in the upcoming versions. So there you guys go. It's quite a hefty thing. Lots of good and new information, and I don't know if we're gonna get more patch notes when the patch comes out or what, but that's a lot of info. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If this video was informative, make sure to drop a like and maybe sub. And as always, TaborTheGamer. Peace out.